Hey everybody, today's 22nd of December. Let's go ahead and start with this neutral strategy. So I started this video a few minutes ago and out of nowhere, Thinkorswim just completely crashed on me. Totally closed down, so you're not going to be able to hear what I said before. But basically, the neutral strategy here on the SPY side worked very well. If you just followed the chart, didn't let your feelings get in front of you, it was a short opportunity as long as price was not closing over the top here. It hit all levels to the downside, of course. Um, and then we got very close to this demand zone. I could be the one that's off here. Maybe we did hit that zone, and that's why it's popping. But yeah, this is a true representation of did you follow the chart or did you follow your feelings into last week? Over here on the Qs, I had already started putting the levels where I wanted them. So let's go ahead and start there. Basically, I'm using 38.2 of the rally here for the short side. And then on the long side, I'm going to go above the body. Okay. So 523 by 517. The targets to the downside, we have an inside and out formation here. And if you watch the broad market analysis, you would see this on the 4-hour. So this is a zone down here. If for some reason we came to here, I would expect buyers. I'll leave these levels down here for targets as well, but this is target 1, 2, and 3 to the downside, and then to the upside. It really looks like we could get a really nice move here. So I'm going to use the trendy edge here. I know it's really close, but then from here to here should be a pretty nice move, and then there. So it is possible we could see a move into the 535 range. We have the trendy edges here and here. You could move this up a tad. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move this up since we have all those edges right there. All right, and that's our neutral strategy. Looks like this for the week. We have an inside and down formation here. This is definitely an area where I think we could see a sell-off again. Okay, targets to the upside, good. And we talked about the trendy edges. So for as far as this week, this could be just our range right here. And you can see, remember, trendy edges are a playing field of supply and demand. You can see that supply is there, boom, edge there. The demand is there, and then we have edges here. So, all right, and you can move this up. I mean, if you want, we got 3 edges here, so it looks like a lot of support. I'm just choosing the middle one there. All right, and I know what I want to do. Sorry, this is throwing me off. So we're going to go right there. There we go. All right, cool. That's what our neutral strategy looks like this week for Qs. And then down here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come down here, pivot low to pivot high. I'm going to use the 38.2, which is right there. I'm going to use the top of that body, which is there. And let's go there. To the downside, it looks a lot like the other one. So we're going to go here. There's an inside up there. I'm going to leave this green zone here, but I'm going to add one more target just underneath right here. Those would be your 3 targets. And if for some reason the market sells off, then we probably come into this zone here that we drew a couple weeks ago. To the upside, pretty straightforward, same thing. I'm going to use the edge here. I'm going to use this previous edge, and then I'm going to come up to here. I'm going to take these off. I don't know. I mean, I'm always bullish, but now after last week's drop, who knows? We're just going to use the area in here to target towards, to the upside, and we got some resistance. I'm going to come down just a little bit right there. Actually, bring this in to about right there. Those are our 3 targets. This doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to come just on top of that, a little bit below there. Boom. And that is our neutral strategy going into this week. And, just like the Qs over there on the right-hand side, we got a little bit of demand here. Yeah, so that looks good. That was pretty quick and easy. And be prepared, short week. Remember, your premiums are gonna die off pretty fast if we don't get a big move. I wouldn't be surprised if they gap up the market tonight and then just kind of slow it down into the holiday. And so if you're not coming in long, if we gap up, if you're not coming in long, it's going to be one of those where we gap up probably pretty decent, and then you're kind of stuck figuring out if you want to buy. If you decide to buy, I think it's important to probably buy into the next week or two, not this week. It's a better time, in my opinion, to sell credit because of the premium decay. The only way the premium doesn't decay is if we gap really hard and then we just keep pushing. So either way, these are the levels. Use them to your best ability. And I will see you when I get back from vacation. Have an amazing holiday and see you soon.